this video, we will be replacing the Upstream oxygen sensor in this 2008 Hyundai Elantra. After gaining access to the engine bay, we want to look in the engine and locate the Upstream oxygen sensor. This is located near the front center portion of the engine. Specifically, it is located on the exhaust manifold right near the front of the engine. I'm going to spray some Amsoil's metal protector onto the oxygen sensor. This will help loosen any stuck parts, especially since this has been in this vehicle for a long time. You do, however, want to be careful that you do not spray this on a hot engine, as it is flammable, but I am using a generous amount. I have purchased this oxygen sensor removal tool kit. There are various sockets of various sizes that will help me remove the oxygen sensor. It may also help to run the vehicle for a few minutes prior to removal. This will warm up all of the metal components and allow that oxygen sensor to be removed a little bit easier. You do want to make sure that Amsoil's metal protector has dried enough to where it will not ignite if it gets too hot. To loosen this, I'm going to slip the oxygen sensor socket onto my oxygen sensor. Our ratchet can then be installed. If we take a look at our oxygen sensor and we follow the wire that is connected to it, it leads to a wiring harness connection point. We need to remove this wiring harness at the connection point before we can continue. To remove the wiring harness, I'm going to be using two different screwdrivers. The first screwdriver has a smaller end, and I'm just going to turn it a little bit until I hear that pop out. I'm then going to grab a wider screwdriver and work that wiring harness out. And we can remove that wire off of our retaining clip. After that, we can just unscrew our oxygen sensor. You will want to compare the new oxygen sensor with the old oxygen sensor. Specifically, you want to make sure that the oxygen sensor wiring harness is the same. To install this, we can first screw in our new oxygen sensor. You always want to start this by hand and then finish it up with the oxygen sensor socket. This will help prevent you from cross-threading it in the exhaust manifold. And install that wire back on our retaining clip. And at this point, this repair is complete.